everybody. Welcome back for some more Jirachi shiny hunting. Picking up where we left off earlier today. And we'll set a light goal of 12, because why not? We hit 10 earlier today. I think we can get it. I should have had this already prepared, but oh well. Let's get into it. Get some Jirachi encounters. Baby Coin waits for no one as he takes a nap. He's actually protesting said nap right now, so you may hear wails of a baby in the background. He is not happy, but he is safe and doing fine. I think chat's finally loading. So we are going to be trying to get to 1,500 encounters today over the course of the stream. I think we can hit it. It's only 30 encounters away. I should be able to get close to that in about an hour. So that's what we're looking to do. That, and I just feel good about today. Like, I don't know if we're gonna get the shiny today, but I feel pretty good about today in general. E, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat as well. How are you doing today, E? Chat broke last stream in the middle. I feel like the chat was working pretty good for the most part. Still having that issue? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I was able to chat with people like throughout the entire stream, so that's unfortunate. I really focus. I think I can get the 30 I need in an hour. And how's everybody else doing today? I see that there's 22 people that are feeding through the YouTube Shorts algorithm on the scrolling page. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're sticking around, we'd love to have you. We'd love to talk about your favorite Pokemon, your favorite shiny Pokemon, and your favorite generation, of course. I prefer Swampert for the starters. It's actually my favorite Pokemon ever. Second only to Mudkip. And I do enjoy shiny Obstagoon for a shiny. It just has a very nice contrast of colors, two of my favorite colors, and part of the channel colors, really. So I like that one. I think it's good shiny. That's what all shiny should strive to be, like complete and polar opposites from their regular form. Wonder why nobody else chatting? E, I think it's because we're shy here. I think it's because we're shy. And that's okay. Gotta let people warm up to the chat. See what the stream's all about, see what we're about here. And then maybe they'll chat. Either that or the chat's broken, like you said. It's possible. Though if everybody could press and hold in the middle of your screen and then go down here and press that like button, or the three dots up here, press those and then press and hold that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. Help spread the stream out across YouTube, spread its wings, get even more people to see it so that we can chat with them as well. Okay, I think I saved twice on this one. I'm just checking the stream again. Okay, there's one save for sure. Did I drop a second save? Or did I prepare to drop a second save? I did not drop a second save. Alright. I'm about to fail shiny hunt 7 times quit. I do not know what that means, E. Hopefully you're not about to fail a shiny. Okay, my game wasn't quite ready to receive the Jirachi. There it goes. I'm wondering if it would be beneficial to show the other screen right off. Akeda finally found shiny Dialga after 3,000 plus resets. I understand the pain, Akeda. I understand the pain. Shiny hunting Dialga did not go well for me. In fact, no green shiny has gone well for me. Oh, you meant you usually give up after 7 tries or after very few tries? Yep. And it is always a challenge. But that's why we're here. We're here for the challenge. Or for the RNG manipulation when we get really pissed off, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I am sure this will be my longest shiny hunt ever. Just because of how many hours it's going to take. You're glad your favorite Pokemon isn't a legendary because shiny hunting or even getting them is a hassle? You right about that. Mythical's even more so, adding fuel to the fire. I don't know, standard legendaries aren't really an issue for me. I can hunt a legendary, no problem. I can hunt several legendaries, no problem. It's the mythicals that are the true pain. Truth be told, I think Jirachi is the only shiny mythical Pokemon I'm missing from generations 1 through 4. Pretty sure that was my second save. It's not that simple for you, the one who likes video games but also sucks at video games. I mean, the bright side about shiny hunting, E, is that you literally only have to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So really quite perfectly doable. Maxime, welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. First and foremost, how do we get Jirachi? We get it through the Jirachi bonus disc. So right now I'm gonna drop a reset and this is going to trigger a Jirachi. Let's scroll down here. Oh, I didn't mean to make Jirachi disappear. I meant to make this disappear. So this is an animation from my GameCube with the Jirachi bonus disc in it, the Pokemon Coliseum Jirachi bonus disc, and it's giving me the GameCube, or it's giving me the Jirachi. So, where is this one? Here I have my Dr. Pepper, but more importantly, the GameCube. So this GameCube has a Game Boy Advance player on the bottom of it. Inside the disc cartridge, or disc slot, is the Game Boy player disc. Down here at the very bottom is my Pokemon Sapphire, and I have this cable going underneath my desk to my Nintendo Wii, which is acting as my GameCube for the purposes of this distribution event. When you play Pokemon Sapphire, anytime after you get the Pokedex from Professor Birch, you have the opportunity to get a Jirachi from this bonus disc by connecting it to your Game Boy Advance. Normally, bonus disc Jirachi will be in the GameCube, and you'll have this cable going directly to your Game Boy Advance. But because I want to stream it, I'm using the GameCube as the Game Boy Advance. My Wii is the GameCube because I can record those screens easier. The problem is you can only get one Jirachi per save file. So in order to check if a Jirachi's shiny and get one, you have to play for 7 minutes of the game in order to even check. We'll go ahead and block that off. We'll block that off. And this is me going to reset the GameCube, or turning off the Game Boy Advance and turning it back on to check and see if the Jirachi I got was shiny. Now, like I said, normally you have to start a new game, play for 7 minutes, get the Pokedex, save, and then you can get a new Jirachi. Check if it's shiny. It's not. So we're going to reset. This is where I would clear the save data and try again. Take another 7 minutes to play through the beginning of the game. Instead, I'm going to intentionally corrupt my save file. So I'm deleting the save file, but the second I hit yes, I'm going to reset the device. And that's going to cause it to stop deleting after it deletes save block save block B. So I hit yes, reset. Save block B is deleted, which is where Jirachi was. And it's going to force the second backup file to load. It's going to pop up and say, hey, your save data is corrupt. Let's load the backup save file. And I only have one Pokemon there. I don't have Jirachi. So I'm able to now drop 2 saves. One, this is going to create a new save state B because we deleted B. And now I have to save again to get back to save state A because Jirachi will only go to save state B. Weird stuff, but it works. Whis, welcome to the stream. Slap that like button while you're here, while you're passing through. And E, we'll catch you another time. Have a great night. Welcome, Nooks. Welcome indeed. Alright, so because I have a new save file B and a new save file A, this bonus disc Jirachi, when it loads up here, it's going to give me the instructions. Okay, we're good to go. It's now going to load up and give me that Jirachi, but it'll only save to save file B. So it checks save file A, copies it, and saves it with a Jirachi on it in save state B. Very technical, very detailed, but that's the gist of the hunt in a nutshell. Arsenon, it's going pretty great. How are you doing tonight, man? I really have good vibes about hitting 1,500 encounters. When am I doing Zeraora? Probably not next week, but the week after. Hey, we got that 20,190 subscribers. We're just 10 away from 20,200. That's what's up. Love to see it. Cal Kittleson, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It is a pretty sweet setup, not gonna lie. I'm happy with it. I can't wait until I can actually get my official YouTube room back at some point in the future so that I can really have a setup. What I really want to do is get my house, right? Want to get my house so I can have a designated room that's my YouTube studio and I can do whatever I want to it. That's when it's going to be really cool. Maxime, think you are the 20,190th. I have a suspicion and bet highly that you are that individual. I would believe it. And thank you so much for subscribing. It really does mean a lot. We are going for 21,000 in the near future. You know, that's the immediate goal. The trial, the struggle. Maybe I should have put it at 20.5, but we're shooting high. Eventually, the goal is onward and upward to 100,000 subscribers. I'll hit it eventually someday, but I would rather it sooner than later. It was Casper. It very well could have been Casper. I can't wait until I find this Jirachi, because I really want to move on to shiny hunting Manaphy officially. I hit 20k fast, so there's hope. I do gotta say, Arsenon, it did not feel fast to me. But I get why it would be fast. Honestly, 19,000 to 20,000 subscribers, I feel like that took 7 solid months. Whereas before, I was getting 1,000 a month for pretty much a whole year straight. 19,000 to 20,000 feels like it took forever. But then, as soon as I hit 20,000, I'm at like 20.2 in a matter of a week after that. So we are growing pretty quickly, and I hope to see it pick up more here in the next 6 weeks when I can consistently stream at a consistent time even. And that's going to do wonders for the channel, I'm sure of it. I'm pretty sure following Sauce McGavin's growth over the last 3 weeks that I've been following that, dude's growing 1,000 subscribers every day. So he's gotten like a good 20k in the last 3 weeks. Like it's insane the level of growth that channel's had, but I'm happy for the guy. Like, that's kudos to him, putting in the hours, putting in the hard work, something that I have been unable to do. And Maxime, Manaphy is one of your favorite Pokemon. I think Manaphy is pretty dope. Jirachi's more favorite to me than Manaphy, just because Jirachi was the first mythical I was ever able to obtain legitly without trading. Manaphy I was eventually able to obtain an egg for on my original Diamond Pearl Platinum playthrough, but Jirachi just hits different for me. And then Marshadow. I missed Marshadow's original event, but Marshadow's something I'm attached to as well. I think I accidentally hit Genesec's event back in the day. Like, I wasn't even trying for it, and it just happened. So that was cool. But yeah, Jirachi's my favorite. I would greatly love to see the channel within the next week hit 21,000. Like, I think if I continue the giveaways that I've been doing, we could easily get to 21,000 within the next week. If I did Zera Aura this, like, right now, I would probably hit it. But I want the channel growth to be streaming oriented. I don't just want the numbers, I want the numbers to mean something to me and to the channel. So I'm really trying to push the stream growth, because that's where we're going to get the longevity. The bots aren't here forever, unfortunately, as that may be. Eventually they will die, especially the Switch bots. They will die eventually. And we don't know what the future of the bots are going to look like with Nintendo's next console, so it's entirely possible that the channel goes under with the bots. But we want to put the work in and see if we can prevent that from happening, get a good 10,000 subscribers so they're here for me. Think of it like this. You know someone who's had a channel longer and posts every day and streams, and he legit got hyped recently for just hitting 2K. Yeah, man, I mean, that's long time to be doing this without seeing the results. Definitely. Like, if I wasn't monetized, I would have quit 2 years ago. Like, I got monetized right as the point that I was saying, hey, I'm gonna do this for 2 more months. If I'm not monetized by the end of it, we're done. We're throwing in the towel. Because I started losing my view time drastically. Like, I hit 100, or I hit 1,000 subscribers right as my watch time started to fail. So I was at 3,998 hours out of 4,000 when I hit 1,000 subscribers. And the very next week, before I got the last 2 subscribers I needed, a third of my watch time fell off because one of my big videos hit a year old. So like, it was a devastating blow to the channel, and it took like 2 months to get it back. So I was like, hey, if I'm not monetized in 2 more months, I'm throwing in the towel. And then I made a last ditch push, and it happened. So I'm glad I stuck with it. I also feel like I already checked this Jirachi. Yeah, bashful. I'm growing fast compared to others. I'm growing slow in comparison to previous highs of the channel. You have no idea how it's only 20. Been plugging me mons for a while. Yeah, it goes up and down. We are at an all-time high for the channel, though, as far as subscribers go, so super excited about that. Really, really pleased with the growth of the channel. Go on, man. You've been grinding for ages. 5 years, roughly. I started the channel officially in 2019. August of 2019, I started playing my playthrough of Pokemon Sword and Shield. And really, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. So that's what started off the channel. I think those terrible Let's Plays are still there on the channel somewhere in the archives. If they're not, I will be redoing the playthrough anyways, so it's not a big deal, but they were terrible. I streamed those to a total of 3 people, maybe. Actually, I don't even think I streamed. No, I streamed those on Twitch and then uploaded them to YouTube. That's what I did. Because like, YouTube would not let you stream with less than 50 subscribers. Twitch, I just got on and streamed, and then put the video up on YouTube and started growing from there. But they were garbage. They were a dumpster fire. But I learned and I grew and have done better for it. You get paid in depression and regret. Oh my gosh, Arsenal, that's so sad. I can't wait until the time where I have like 100 people in the stream chatting. Like, I see some people that I follow having like 300 viewers in a live stream. One day maybe I will hit that lofty height. But it's going to take consistency. Jack, this is not an emulator. Well, kind of. It's an official cartridge of Pokemon Sapphire. There it is. This is my GameCube. I am running the Wavebird controller. Down in the Game Boy player down here, we have Pokemon Sapphire. You can barely see it right there. Right there. Pokemon Sapphire is running in the GameCube. I'm using my GameCube as my Game Boy Advanced. I'm using my Nintendo Wii as a GameCube. So my Wii has the Jirachi bonus disc inside of it. And that's how we're able to stream both screens for the distribution for the event of Jirachi. But yeah, 100% legit factory hardware, trading this Pokemon out. It's a cubulator. Yeah. I say it's not an emulator, or it's kind of an emulator because of what the GameCube's doing to process the game. It does have to have a disc that tells the GameCube to run a program that can play the game, so it's kind of emulating it, but really it's on a physical cartridge, and it's saving directly to the cartridge as well. The GameCube just can't natively run it. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. Arsenon is subbed to every channel. He liked one video of that's how it should be. Like, hey, you like the stuff? You might like other stuff. Check it out. I already checked this Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see if I screwed up or if I'm still on track here. But yeah, the giveaways were meant to help the channel growth and support the channel, not carry the channel. But they've been carrying pretty hard recently. I am getting to the point where I am getting video sponsorship and deals coming through. So we're making progress. We're gaining traction. About the time where I hit 20,000 subscribers, I had a bunch of people reach out to me for some video sponsorship opportunities. I've been sifting through them and picking and choosing which ones I want to do. That's what's with all the Pokemon Go videos. And they will say sponsored or paid sponsorship on the video itself. But the more of those that I can get and get the commissions from and everything like that for good value in products and whatnot, the more I can move towards becoming at the very least a part-time streamer, full-time preferred. And when that happens, the channel's really going to take off and grow. Like, I am at a tipping point in the channel where the phrase, you gotta nut up or shut up, comes to mind. All in, feet first, or jump in head first, whichever. Like, I am at a point where I have no doubt that if I did jump all in, I could get it done. And what I'm going to use my leave for, with helping my wife with the kiddos, because we have a kid due in June. They're going to be here June 7th. I'm going to jump all in during that time, all in. 4 days a week streaming at a set time every single day. I'm doing it. And I'm going to use that as a testing platform to see, okay, can I make it as a full-time streamer? What is this going to do to my channel? And can I get videos made from this? Because I got to not only think about the streams themselves, but also the videos I'm going to be making off of the streams. Because streams don't generate crap for revenue. Even when they're watched after the fact, only videos do. So they got to be something that I can clip and turn into a video for stronger views and stronger ad revenue to help the channel grow, so that I can do this full time. I mean, it's a business, and it's a stressful one because you report to yourself, and I'm responsible for myself on it. But it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. It's not just jumping on and playing games. But yeah, I have no doubt that I could make it if I was able to jump all in. Problem is, I got a very little tiny mouth that has never known hunger, and I'm going to keep it that way. So if it was just me, I would have done it a year ago. If it was just me, I wasn't married, I could handle doing it in a rented out shack for $200 a month, whatever. I would have got it done, and it would have been fine. But I have a family, have responsibilities. I need to make sure insurance is carried. I need to make sure bills are paid. And I need to make sure a little tiny mouth doesn't have to know what it is to be hungry. So that's the priority right now. Cal Citizen said, one question before you gotta go eat dinner. What was my very first shiny and the story behind it? Thanks for saying hi. First time clicking on a stream. Well, glad to have you here for the time that we were here. Hopefully you are still here to hear the answer. That was a lot of hears. My first shiny, I believe, was an Aegislash. The first shiny on stream was a Regigigas. And I've already checked this one, but I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, so I was playing through Pokemon Sword and Shield. I don't think I was recording it, or else I probably would have uploaded it into a video. But I was doing a little bit of grinding outside of the Dragon Door, whatever the crap that town is. There's a staircase with a dragon over it. I was at that town, and I was just killing Aegislashes, and my second one happened to be shiny. I'm fairly certain that was my first one. My first ever non-Gyarados shiny. Austin, I'm pretty confident too. My hesitancy with not jumping in is the backlash I'm going to be receiving for being so irresponsible with it. Like, I don't see it as irresponsible. It would definitely be a lot of work, and I would need to make sure I have a significant portion of funds saved up so that I could weather the storm. It would take an adjustment to get to the point where I am earning enough to stay afloat. And there would be backlash from some family members about doing it, and there wouldn't be a lot of support within the family for me taking that direction unless I could guarantee that it was going to work out. So I'm going to use this next, well, the next 12 weeks really as a springboard to see, okay, can I justify it? What are we going to be looking at? Is it going to be worth it? Arsenon, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I feel like it rings some bells, and I know you've told me, and I'm pretty sure it was a fail, and I'm trying to remember the Pokemon that was failed. But I am blanking a little bit. Not gonna lie. I feel like it was a stupid Pokemon on an early route, and I feel like you couldn't catch it. Metacham. Okay, yep. Yeah, that checks out. Welcome to one of the single most forgettable Pokemon for me, Metacham. Everyone will have their own opinion. You don't know until you try. Wish you the absolute best. Thank you so much, Austin. Oh, I know what a few people's family members are going to say and have as an opinion, and I don't want to deal with their input. And unfortunately, it is people that I have to deal with their input. At least it wasn't a C-Dot. Yes. Yeah. I know that my mom and dad would be encouraging on it to a degree. If I felt very strongly that this was the direction I needed to go, I know they would have my back and support on that. If only in encouragement. Like, yep. But my in-laws, however, would not leave me alone about it unless I was already making enough. Which is why I said I need to quadruple what the channel is outputting right now in order to be able to do it. E is back. Welcome back. For those who are curious as to why I say that, Arsenon absolutely hates C dot. Yes, Arsenon do be having some dot hate. Which, to be fair, Lotad is the superior being in the equation. So, like, I can support the C dot hate. But really, I kind of like C dot. It's Nuzleaf I don't like. Like, I find C dot to be semi-cute. I also want to turn it into an apricot ball, or apricorn ball. But I don't think Kurt would be down to do that. But it's on my wish list. It would, Arsenon, I'm pretty sure it would be the first Pokeball that would be adept at catching ghost types Pokemon specifically. Brascoin used C-Dot Ball. I am here, entering the chat like a hero. Welcome, Shark Lord. I don't have a habit of randomly clapping, but when my cat is trying to bite a power cord that's plugged into 120 volts, I clap. I should just let it get a little energy out of it, but I don't want to deal with the smell. Brass used C-Dot Ball in Gen 3. True that? Casually pulls out sword. I am the hero here. I could imagine a C-Dot Ball being good at catching ghost-type Pokemon because it was once a living being. It would just give them a hollow husk to reside in and puppeteer. Maybe. Oh, we're talking about how I feel like C-Dot should be turned into a Pokeball, but I don't think Kurt would be down for that. It only works on Ghastly in particular. I can get behind this. There will be fan art of this eventually, and this should be a clip stream. Mark my words, Arsenon. We will make a C-Dot Pokeball that is only used to capture Ghastly with a 90% success rate. And the result will turn into a Pokemon, and it will be Ghastly. Not the Pokemon Ghastly, just the adjective. Exactly, C-Dot Ball t-shirt. This is what I'm saying, right there. C-Dot Ball t-shirt. First t-shirt merch on the Brascoin store, because we need t-shirt ideas. The C-Dot Ball t-shirt. I'm not allowed to say what. Oh, because I was supporting C-Dot? No, I said I like C-Dot, but I still want to turn it into a Pokeball. I mean, I like alchemy, but I would still eat it given the opportunity. I would probably take a chunk out of Combi as well. Oh, I gotcha, Arsenon, I gotcha. I would also probably take a few bites out of a Swirlix. But one Pokemon that I would not eat is Vanillish and Vanillux and Vanillite. That one just weirds me out. First, it's an ice type. It's cold. It's designed to look like ice cream, but there's nothing about it that indicates that it would taste like ice cream. And it has a very cold, pun intended, vacant expression. That Vanillux is a parasite, guaranteed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That Vanillux wants you to eat it so it can take over your body and kill you. Huh, justice for Seedot. Oh yeah, I remember that. I spelt it wrong, but you get the gist. Pin it. Now, Arsenon, the real question here is, would you buy a t-shirt with a Seedot on it if it was a dead Seedot? And a follow-up question to that is, how do I get a design for this without Nintendo suing me? I mean, I'm fairly certain that if I peeled off the top of the Seedot head, put ghastly smoke coming out of the top of it, took off Seedot eyes and put ghastly eyes on top of it, and then removed its feet, and put a little jaggedy smiley face thingy on it, it would be different enough that the design can't be claimed, maybe? You had me at dead Seedot. Now, how to market this abomination? That's the kicker. How do we put this on a t-shirt in a way that the t-shirt explains why it's there without using the name Seedot? Or maybe it doesn't have to convey the idea of what it is. Maybe it just has to be a whole channel thing, an inside channel thing, and like it just has the Seedot Pokeball Ghastly thing, and it's just brass coin underneath it, and if you know, you know type of a deal. So it doesn't have, like, somebody that's just looking at it wouldn't necessarily know what it means. But, like, if you are a fan of the channel, you know what it means, you know? Inside joke shirt. Love it. I think I could get the ball rolling on that one. Shark Lord got it. I love the irony of the music. Too true, Arsenon. It's just all coming together. The only thing missing is the nice little bow of this Jirachi being shiny. But I'm going to be honest. I have really good vibes for 1500. I said that about 1200 as well. Haven't felt anything for 13 and 1400, but I'm getting a little something for 1500. I don't know whether it's spirit fingers or whether it's shiny vibes, but there's a little something there that it's got me giddy, got me on edge to see if it's a shiny. Okay, we gonna start saving now? Cause like, I'm trying to catch up on my stream and make sure I save twice again. Cause I have a really good record going here. I haven't screwed up the save file since 1432. So like, we got a pretty good streak going, and I want to keep it rolling. You're gonna hop out for a little while, play some Subnautica. You have a great night, Arsenon. Thanks for popping in. I haven't even checked our like goals, see how that's doing. Like goal of 12. How many we got currently? 8? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing not too bad. Don't want to risk dying from not hearing the oxygen warning. That's fair. Also, I feel like this wasn't ready at the time. What happened there? Talk to you later, Arson. You have a great one. Enjoy some Subnautica. I can't hear Subnautica without thinking of MapleStory and the Nautilus, though. I'm just vibing now. How's it going, Shark Lord? I don't think I ever asked. Going okay. It's better than not going okay. It's better than going horribly. Ooh, good. Back cracking action. Ooh, love the subscribe click there. I'm actually not entirely sure I've checked that Jirachi, but I'm going to do it again just for old time's sake. Pretty sure I need to save again. Yep, definitely need to save again. Ooh, ticked on up to 18 viewers. Welcome on into the stream, everybody. Big jump in viewership from the 8 that we had moments ago. How's everybody doing tonight? Got us some shiny Jirachi encounters. Well, some Jirachi encounters hoping for a shiny. One and true villager, welcome. Doing okay, how about yourself? Like, I can't complain. I've been having a pretty great day today. Got a lot of housework chores done. Had a baby have a few naps. Thank you so much for that subscribe button click. It means a lot to me as we move towards 21,000 and onward and upward to that YouTube play button at 100K. It can happen. Still pretty small time right now, but we are climbing the very vertical slope. And you're perfectly good, villager. We're just glad to have you for this one. Any stream you can attend is greatly appreciated. No need to feel bad for missing the streams. Nickit, Alrex, hello. Welcome to the chat. Okay, I'm pretty sure I only saved the one time. There's Beetle. Nickit has subscribed. You should too. Follow their example. They got a good head on their shoulders, I can tell. We're doing Jirachi encounters for days here. 87 hours at this point, hunting this Jirachi. 1,500 encounters and counting. Okay. I do not think I need to save again. I'm pretty sure I'm good to go. You put Alrex by accident, but it's actually Alex. Justin, thank you so much for subscribing. Is that last name Valet? Or is it more of a Spanish Valle? With the double L's making the Y sound. Valet, perfect. Welcome to the stream, Justin. How are you doing this evening or night? Also, yeah? Wait, how is it both? Now I'm confused. You can use both? Okay, fair enough. We slaughter name pronunciation on the daily here, but we try our best not to. You got 11 shiny Bellsprout from the community day, and after it ended, got a shiny Wooper. I'm jealous of the shiny Wooper. I was able to catch somewhere around 7 or 8 shiny Bellsprout myself, so pretty good day. I don't know why I catch more than 3. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but it's cool to have. It's nice to be like, oh yeah, I totally did that. Sharklord made the C-Dot ball. Sharklord, I'm excited to see a picture of it. Am I expecting a Discord notification in the near future? Why did Nightbot not like E's message? Does anybody know? I mean, I vaguely gather he used all caps a lot. Yeah, Nightbot does not like caps. I need to toggle its integrations and fix some of its sensitivities. Nightbot's pretty sensitive right now. You have 18 shinies all together. That's pretty legit. I definitely have more than 18 in my arsenal. That's for sure. He said, let's go, but in all caps. Yeah, I don't know why Nightbot hates all caps for some reason. Bidoof, Ditto, Mudkip, Voice, Almastar, and Wooper are the most memed Pokemon. Honestly, I can understand why for every single one of those. Bidoof has entered the chat. Welcome, Bidoof. I know I already checked this one, but I accidentally clicked into it. Naturally, I have to check it out again just to make sure. How are you doing tonight, Bidoof? Fun fact, the Diamond Pokedex, or Pearl, I can't remember which, says that Bidoof is a mouse Pokemon, not a beaver. How absurd is that? Visionary, I do not use a cheat. This is all on factory firmware and hardware and software. Pokemon Sapphire cartridge is in my Game Boy GameCube player on the bottom of my GameCube. I am using a Wii for the Jirachi bonus disc right there. And I have the link cable set up between my Game Boy Advance player on my GameCube, going to my Wii controller slot, and have the Jirachi bonus disc granting me the Jirachi. The only thing not as 100% legit as it could be about this hunt is I am using the save corruption method to expedite the shiny encounters instead of creating a new save file every single time I want to check for a Jirachi. I am corrupting the save file on purpose to revert the save to a point prior to getting said Jirachi, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to reset the save here, delete it, and turn off the system at the same time. It's going to corrupt the save data. It's going to load the save immediately before I get the Jirachi. I get to save again and save again. That's going to redo the checksum seed that is going to be used to generate said Jirachi based on playtime alone. Because that's the only thing that's changing is playtime, basically. And we will see if the next Jirachi is shiny or not. So it's a pretty detailed technical hunt, but we got it down to a science for the most part, and we're having a blast burning through some encounters. I'm digging it. Bidoof, the plump mouse Pokemon, indeed. Also, I'm going to click over there and turn off my AC for a second. finally got cold enough that it's starting to be bothersome in here, and I don't want it to wake up my kiddo. Need to update my hour counter as well. We've been streaming for over an hour now. We are now at 87 hours of Jirachi hunting. I know I checked this one, but we're gonna make sure. I think it was like Jolly. Yep, Jolly. 3 away from the light goal. Let's get it, Austin. Let's get it. 12 is pretty low for light goal, so I think with the 28 viewers we have in here, we can smash that light goal. If everybody would kindly press that 3 dots up there in the upper right-hand corner of your phone screen, and then down about right here-ish, press that like button. Spread the stream around to everybody else on YouTube. Would be greatly appreciated. Get us some buzz, get us some traffic flow, and potentially some new subscribers so that we can hit that 21,000 goal sooner. I think we can hit 20,200 tonight pretty easily. And we'd love to hear from you in the chat, get to know you, figure out what your favorite Pokemon is, what your favorite generation is, and a detailed explanation of why your favorite generation is Generation 3 would be greatly appreciated. Or as the one true villager said, you can like the video by pressing and holding right here. Like right here, touch my finger, press and hold, a menu will pop up, and then about right here, where that box is in the upper left-hand corner, it's gonna be a thumbs up button. You can also click that. It would also do the trick. I also like that popcorn emote, Austin. That's pretty cool. For those that don't know, this is my favorite song on this entire playlist I have rocking right now. Love May's battle theme, one of the greatest of all times. I think I gotta plug in my mouse. It's kind of acting like it's gonna die on me here. Are you okay, little mouse? Mr. Twirtles, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. How are you? I know I already asked that today, but that was like 3 hours ago. A lot can change in 3 hours. You're doing great. I do believe that was and is better than you were doing earlier today, so I'm glad to hear it. Sounds like an improvement. You like Generation 3 games because it was your first Pokemon games. You played through Fire Red first, then Ruby. Beautiful decision, Visionary. Beautiful decision. I can't fault the logic in that statement. Like, I feel like I'm about to say one time too many. We're just gonna back this truck up a little bit here. Just one trophy away from the platinum you've been working towards. Is this in a video game on the PlayStation? Okay, we got one save getting dropped here. Gen 8 says Shark Lord. Because you started playing the games with it. You've watched the anime since Gen 5 though. A respectable decision. Okay. Ah, I did only save one. Perfect. The funny thing is, you played Gen 3, Gen 5, and then Gen 9. I mean, as far as generations that you could play, I mean, you did pick the very best. I would say there's a caveat there with Generation 9 maybe, but Generation 9 is better than other generations in my opinion. So given that Generation 1 is also remade in Generation 3, I would say you've played the very best. The only game you're missing is Heart Gold. You got a pretty well-rounded experience for Pokemon so far. You didn't play 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, or 8. I mean, you kind of got Gen 1 with Fire Red, but yeah, it is a remake. You're about to complete the Hoenn Dex, and you need Latias. Best of luck there. Are you doing this in the original cartridge versions of the game, or are you doing this in the Switch itself or Pokemon Home? We call Brass a Gen 3er. Not wrong. But also at the same time, Gen 3 is pretty awesome. I challenge anybody to name one bad Pokemon in Generation 3. You can't do it. You can't do it. Oh, wait. But you can't. Is it really, though? Is it really? Honestly, I would expect it out of Minum, personally, Villager. Delcatty. Still a pretty good design. I mean, listen, it's not Bruxish. Gen 3 has, like, the Gen 1 problem. Is there really a bad Pokemon design? I don't think so. See, Flying Yams, like, Plusle and Minum were the ones that would have been acceptable answers. Volbeat and Illumis kind of have a thing going. They may not be the best Pokemon, but their design isn't stupid. Plusle and Minum, I get why there's two, because it just wouldn't work having one, because then you wouldn't have the opposite charge. But, like, at the same time, they didn't need to be made. But they are a pretty cool looking Pikachu clone. Hello, Besto, welcome. You don't have Pokemon Ranger out of all of the needed materials. For the Manaphy hunt, you almost have all of the materials for hunting Manaphy. Should you? Yes, you should. In Sharklord, if you were to contact me on Discord, I could potentially help you get a Manaphy egg on your cartridge. I will not accept that Gorbis slander here on the channel, Sharklord. Why it evolves from Clamperl, though, I will never know. But Gorbis is a pretty great Pokemon. Sorry, autocorrect had you bad. Just couldn't find a way to use them until the later generations. Fun design, execution, not so much for me. Yes. Sharklord, it's kind of by hacking, but not really. It really depends on how pure you're trying to be with the games and what you classify as hacking. I have a copy of Pokemon Ranger. And if you know how the game works, you would not really consider it to be hacking. At least a reasonable person wouldn't, right? A Pokemon purist might or would consider it to be hacking. However, here's how it works, okay? Pokemon Ranger, especially the first Pokemon Ranger, comes with its coding that says there is an egg here, right? Here's this Manaphy egg. When you beat the game, you can trade it out, okay? So you beat the game, you unlock the ability to trade it out. When you send that to your Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver, it ticks a box, a check flag. Kind of like how we receive an event from Nintendo, and it checks the flag saying we received that event, so we can't receive it again. Ranger works in the opposite. When Ranger sends that egg over to Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, it says, hey, this cartridge no longer has an egg. You can't send it. But you can go into the save file in the edit for that game and uncheck that flag without messing with the egg itself. You just uncheck that flag, re-inject it into the cartridge, and the game says, there is an egg here. Send it out. And each egg is different because you're connecting it to a different save file of Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver. So the egg never gets tampered with at all. Just the flag on the Pokemon Ranger cartridge that says we don't have an egg, when it does, in fact, have the ability to generate many, 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 many more eggs. So that's your little tidbit for the day. I consider it to be a 100% legitimate hunt at that point, because at no point did you mess with the coding of the Manaphy egg to make it shiny, to generate the egg, anything like that. You just manipulated the way the game processes its data to send a different Manaphy out. Google said Tropius is good for only being an HM slave. I mean, it is a giant flying grass type, so like, how good can it really be? One like away from hitting that like goal, guys. 32 viewers in the chat. I think we can hit it. Touch my finger. Hold it. Secret menu pops up. It's a darker screen now. Like button about right here. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. Help increase the reach of the stream and get more people chatting it up with us and viewing. Greatly appreciated. It's weird that Golem can learn Rock Smash. Yeah, kind of, just a little bit. And you're on the last stretch of this final trophy. Wish you luck, because if you die, you have to do it all over again. We would not want that. That would be less than fun. Okay, how many times did I save? Not enough. Mr. Twirtles, are you playing Shadow Colossus? No. No. What's the boss run? What's the boss run? Oh, I know this. I know this game. 43 bosses all in a row. One of my friends was playing it. It's not Helldivers, because that one's too new. You've heard of Shadow of the Colossus? It's basically a game completely oriented around boss fights. So, like, if you like getting to the end of a Zelda dungeon and fighting the boss, you will love Shadow of the Colossus. Also, I give up on figuring out what the game is. What is the game, Mr. Twirtles? It's going to drive me nuts the entire stream. Hollow Knight, yep. Yep. Okay, who was it now? Who was playing Hollow Knight? It was in my Discord server. I feel like it was Liam. Liam or Steve-O. You like the Va Meadow looking boss in the SOTO? SOTC. Shadow of the Colossus. Gotcha. Took me way too long to realize that was an abbreviation of Shadow of the Colossus. Okay, if this is Jolly, I'm going to be upset, because I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, focus, Brascoin. Focus. Yeah, error. Save file is corrupted. Ooh, that is not good. That means I have, in fact, messed up my saves. For the first time in 70 encounters, I have to do a 10-minute reset, guys. 10-minute reset. Let's go. Let's see if we can get it down to 6. It is possible if I truly, truly focus. Also, to the 39 people that are hanging out, lurking in the stream chat, welcome to the stream, guys. We're hunting Jirachi. This hunt takes 7 minutes per encounter. We are at 87 hours spent hunting this. 1,508 encounters. All that information is up on the screen, of course. However, we have been expediting our hunt process by using the save manipulation glitch. The save corruption method, as it has also been called. Apparently my controller batteries are also dying because, like, the buttons are double tapping and not tapping and all that fun stuff. Either way, neither here nor there. Because I messed up my save corruption and got a Jirachi on the wrong save file, the wrong save block, I have to start entirely over again from scratch. So we will have a 6-minute encounter, hopefully, with an upwards of a 9-minute encounter, followed by 1 minute 30 to 2 minute encounters. We can usually get the encounters down to 2 minutes per encounter. All that's to say is this shiny hunt kind of sucks. So definitely support is motivation. Slapping that like button, huge motivation. Subscribe button clicking, really big motivation. That's why we're here. Get those subs, get the community, get to know people, chat it up, build Pokemon communities everywhere we go. You also want to actually play through a Gen 5 game before Manaphy so you can actually transfer it up. Yeah, valid point. Do have to have a Gen 5 game to transfer Manaphy all the way up. Luckily, I have a few of those. GameCube controller. Why are we so feisty right now? Like, what's going on? If you know, does Black 2, White 2 have the thing where you can transfer a Gen 4 Mon to it? Black 2, White 2 definitely still have that. And for those who would like to transfer all of their Pokemon up to Gen 9 from Gen 4 and 5. If you were to use a copy of Heart Gold Soul Silver, you can do as many transfers as you want per day. You're not limited to just the 6. You just gotta win in My Hero Rumble. There you go. Super Smash Bros. For My Hero Academia. Two more what? Bosses? Best of luck. Avaros? I'm not. I am playing on this beautiful GameCube cartridge here, featuring a Game Boy player right here, and Pokemon Sapphire down here. So, we are playing on original Nintendo hardware. My GameCube is pretending to be my Game Boy Advance right now so that I can capture the Game Boy Advance gameplay. That's why it's so crisp. And my Nintendo Wii is playing the GameCube Jirachi bonus disc because the Wii can do that. And I have the cable from my GameCube to my Wii, so it's pretty ingenious for the setup, so I can capture all of the pertinent screens when I need to. But yeah, 100% legit factory shiny Jirachi hunt from hell is what we're doing here on the channel. We will be here for the next 6 eternities, at least, trying to get this. Especially if it takes over odds. Because, like, as you can see, by the time I get to about 2,000 encounters, I'll be at 100 hours. It's probably going to take me a little over 300 hours to get this hunt done. Azriel, welcome, welcome. Can I play Pokemon? Too many types. It's really fun. I'm guessing that is a fan-made game ROM hack that adds a bunch of types to the Pokemon. And I have played ROMs on the channel before, but it's been a long time ago, and I think they've since been deleted from the channel. I don't know if I'm going to be stepping into ROM territory ever, but I don't have a reason not to either. So my immediate future plans for the channel are to finish 5 really important hunts should Pokemon Bank go down. Then I will be looking to play through generations 1 through 9 in a Let's Play series, doing each game in the franchise in the generation. So Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. One will be a Nuzlocke, one will be a Shiny Lock, one will be a Dex completion / Professor Oak challenge. So I think that's going to be a pretty effective way to get through generations 1, 2, and 3, utilizing all of the cartridges. With respect to Generation 1, like blue, red, and yellow, I will not be doing a shiny lock-on. I do not hate myself that much at all. Because I will have no way to tell if they are shiny without a significant amount of trading. And then if I complete all that, I will elect to maybe check out some ROM hacks. Because again, I don't have a reason not to. Like, I'm not pushing for Nintendo deals because I don't think I would ever hit that lofty status. Not only that, but I know I have bots on the channel. I'm pretty sure I can't hide the fact that I've had bots on the channel. So even if I deleted them at some point, I'm pretty sure my name is already blacklisted with Nintendo. Mr. Twirtles, congratulations on your boss run. That sounds pretty epic. You on Ruby want to get a Latias, but just realized that Latias is a Sapphire exclusive. Yep. Thank you for not doing what, Shark Lord? I'm confused. That I assume that was going to be in reference to shiny locking Gen 1. Like, there's just no way to do it because, like, you would have to reset it, start a new save file every single time, play to the point where you can trade your Pokemon just to see if it's shiny, then reset. Like, after a while, I'm pretty sure you could just use an IV calculator to figure out what its IVs are to see if it would be shiny without the trading. But it would take a little bit of time to calibrate it, I think. And way too much catching, honestly. Like, shiny hunting a Gen 1 starter at this point would be something I would do if I really hated myself. You forgot 2 trophies? This is why you double check? Well, what do you got to do to get those ones, Twirtles? Because, like, got to get it done. Get that platinum trophy. I never really cared for PlayStation's trophy system. I am a huge fan of the achievement system in Xbox. I love getting achievements on the Xbox. A trophy will pop up for doing the exact same thing in Sony, and I could care less. Or could not care less. Apparently there's a way to get a guaranteed shiny Ditto in the VC version of DS, on DS. Really? That's good information to know. I'm pretty sure we're also at a 9-minute encounter for this one, so... Yeah, I don't know if Sharklord has access to go into my banned accounts feed. Save. Ooh, a 9-minute encounter. Yep, that's it. Alright, now the moment everybody's been waiting for. We should be able to hunt for a Jirachi now. Yes! Pokemon, check. GameCube, check. GameCube cable, check. Jirachi bonus disc, check. Yes, it is in, connected. It is on, plugged into the Wii. It is booting up, and it is reset. Love it. Boom, done. Reset. That was all that buildup. Okay. YouTube Studio. Now to check to see if it's shiny or not. Probably won't be, but... Quirky nature, blue tassels. Clear the save data. Rinse and repeat, but faster this time because we corrupted the save data. Okay. Here is save number 1 getting dropped. Subtitles, comments, settings, community, save. Okay. Dropping save number 2. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have them all unbanned. Please behave. Because they will not be unbanned again. Release the like bots? Sure, why not? I mean, I don't think it's gonna hurt the stream. Alt control bot activated. I'm just over here pressing the wrong controller. It's fine, guys. Better question is... Okay, good. It's not ready yet. Pokemon, Jirachi, Adamant Nature. We hit our like goal! Yay! I'll wait until the dust settles before creating a new like goal. No worries, Shark Lord. I'm actually thinking, since links can't be clicked anyways, not really important to have the links there. But second to that, there is now a Nightbot command for Discord anyways. Huh? There we go. Okay, there's one save dropped. And there's a second save. Boom, done. Okay, we're good. We good. It is a lot of likes. I'm sure we're going to be at 20 by the end of this. Wait, how did you know that, villager? How did you know that? You watched Sauce McGavin's stream? Here's the thing, though. It has to be programmed in. Hey, Chance, welcome. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't natively have that. You have to go in and custom program them. So that's why I was like, how did you know that that was an option there? So we know Besto has at least 11 bots. 11 profiles. I gotta check this one. Yeah, let's go with 11. Right. I could code that Nightbot to accept user input as well as a query, so that you can give luck to a specific person there, villager. I might have to make a note to do that after stream. I probably could, but I'd have to build a command for it. I save once or twice? Nope, I saved twice. The funny thing is, Streamlabs is supposed to also have a bot that does this exact same thing in YouTube, but for some reason it doesn't work. Nightbot is everywhere. Probably because it works. Streamlabs bot wouldn't work for me. We don't need Nightbots, we got Sharkbot and Likebot. This is true. Speaking of which, Nightbot is also appearing on Twitch. Yeah, it should be appearing on Twitch. Sorry, Life Gooding. Sorry, Life Good Egg. I did not even know that there was somebody hanging out in the chat. I apologize. Okay, there's save 1. We're gonna assume I only saved once. Whatever. Your bots did indeed do their job. Thanks, Besto. You almost drowned 5 days ago. That doesn't sound very enticing at all. It doesn't sound fun. How did this come about? Okay, so I did save the incorrect amount of times, evidently. At least I'm pretty sure I did. Clear all save data. Okay. So if we have 2 still, that means I've done messed up and have to start my save file over again. Yep. Love that for me. I was doing so good with such a cool streak. And then I went and messed it all up. Besto is now arguing with himself in the chat. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, Birch, let's see if we can get this one down in 6 minutes, because that made me feel super cool last time we got that done. I've only been able to get 6 minutes like 2 times. And you are? The very best. That's who I am. Smoker, what was that application used on the Deoxys? Which one? There was like 3 applications I was using to do that hunt. The timer was Eon Timer. And that did the countdown calculations for the resets. And then I was using a website to check the stat values to see which of the possible Pokemon I hit on my seed. Strictly Pups, first and foremost, welcome to the stream. Thanks for chatting here. This shiny hunt works annoyingly, time-consumingly. So, you can get 1 Jirachi per save file from the Jirachi bonus disc. The Jirachi you get is determined upon the checksum that's created when you save your game. So every time you save, you generate a new checksum that the Jirachi bonus disc then uses to find out which Jirachi it's going to give you. Alright? So to hunt Jirachi, normally you have to create a new save file, play all the way until the point where you get to Professor Birch and he gives you the Pokedex, and then drop a save. That is the earliest point that you can get a Jirachi. The fastest you can get said Jirachi is about 7.5 minutes if you're lucky. And like, that's everything goes your way. You don't lose to May. You don't have to spend time grinding a level to make sure you don't lose to May. You're on it with your keystrokes, everything. So 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. Usually I would say 10 minutes per encounter. However, because save files work the way that they do in this game, we can exploit a save corruption method to delete the save file we get Jirachi on, which forces us to revert to a save file before we got Jirachi, so we can generate new Jirachis indefinitely as long as we have our timing right. So there's some things that we're definitely doing to cut down on the amount of time we have to wait per encounter, but it's still a very lengthy hunt. The fastest is 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes per encounter. Ian Schaefer, thank you so much for the positive vibes. That's what we like to see here. Glad the content is hitting it for you. Love shiny hunting. I would love shiny finding a lot more. But Strictly Pups here in about 5-ish more minutes. We'll be showing like the detailed minutia of how the hunt actually works. Right now I am running my Pokemon Sapphire cartridge on my GameCube with the Game Boy Advance player, and then my Wii is running my Jirachi bonus GameCube disc. So it's a very technical hunt in my opinion. I'm not sure whether this is going to be more time consuming or less time consuming than an actual Manaphy hunt, because Manaphy can take forever. Okay. So I didn't level up, so I spent some time grabbing a potion because it saves time. Let's hope that I don't have to use it. Hey, Jace Gaming, welcome. We still doing some hunting. Also, like, Besto's got to be using 2 devices because the ability and speed with which he's talking to himself is pretty impressive. Ah, yes, ring, RNG. What about RNG? Always so annoying. Yeah, it is. Thought the cutscene on BDSP Arceus was a lot. Did 10,000 checks and no luck for shiny Arceus. Ooh, we're gonna use a potion because I ain't about that life. That Mudkip is gonna stomp me. Yeah, honestly, I would take 10,000 encounters with Arceus right now. I would do 10,000 encounters with Arceus right now in a heartbeat. I dare say I would do 20,000 encounters with Arceus in a heartbeat. I have the ability to shiny hunt on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl using 4 switches at once. So I could effectively get 20,000 in the same amount of time it takes a normal person to get 5,000 encounters. And by then I'm sure I would find it. And 5,000 encounters at a minute per encounter is definitely less hours than this. $500 divided by 6 is roughly 80. No. Yeah, roughly 80-ish, 90-ish, somewhere around there. Pokemon Go has Shiny Jirachi and people probably go for that instead. Yes, except for the research has to be bought at a very specific time and is only available for a specific amount of time, and I missed the window there. So this is my only foreseeable way to get Shiny Jirachi. Which is also probably why we're getting Shiny locked legendaries and mythicals left and right now. They're probably trying to create a demand for Shiny purchases in Pokemon Go. And yeah, it definitely isn't as nice as finding it in the mainline games, for sure. Oh, bonus disc wasn't quite ready. So, I did drop a save here in front of Birch. That was save 1. I am saved to save block A right now. So what this Jirachi disc does is it clones save A, moves it to save block B, and then saves it with a Jirachi on it. That's what this hunt does. So, right now, save block A is getting copied to save block B by this machine. A Jirachi has been added, it saves it. I'm going to reset so I don't have to listen to or watch the entire cutscene. And then we load up, and we will have a Pokedex of 2. There is going to be the Jirachi chilling here. We'll check if it's shiny. It's not. And so we reset. What I'm going to do now, strictly pups, is I'm going to intentionally corrupt my save file. So I'm going to clear the save data and shut it off at the same time. And what this does is deletes save file B, corrupts save file B, and forces us to load save file A again. Okay, so save file A, I no longer have that Jirachi. Now I have to save again to advance the frames, but I also have to save again to get back to save block A. So I'm going to save. What this is doing is creating a save file B. And save block A is still the same one. So if I was to go right now and get a shiny Jirachi, what would happen is I would get the exact same Jirachi as I just got, I believe. Because this is save block B, it's going to load save block... No, I wouldn't get the same. But I would ruin my run. I have to save a second time, and this is standard, to get back to save block A, because the bonus disc only pulls from save block A and saves on save block B. So here I have to get the Jirachi bonus disc ready again to trade. Normally I do them both at the same time, but I've been talking a little bit too much to focus. Okay, so that's now ready. We're gonna reset, get another Jirachi, and move on. The shiny Arceus is in fact 1 out of every 40, 96. You are right. 1 to 2 minute cutscene. Okay, yeah, I guess Arceus does have a cutscene. That would slow things down, but I would still take it. All right. Baby Coin is crying. I have time for one more solid encounter, so I am going to get that last encounter and then end the stream for the night, because we've been doing a little streaming today. We've got 4 hours under our belt today, and Baby Coin needs my time and attention and some food. So it is 8 o'clock. He needs to get up, play for the next 2 hours so he can go to bed. So we are going to save 2 more times and get the last Jirachi. Let's see you in the Discord later. Yeah. I will be doing a little hanging out there. Getting super close to that 20.2K. So thank you guys. 6 subscribers left and we'll have that goal. Pretty exciting stuff, really. I have not yet seen it. I will check it out before I end the stream if you sent it to me on Discord. Shark Lord? I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fire. That's actually pretty much exactly what I described. Strictly Pups, absolutely you should get a shiny Alpha Bidoof, because why not? Alright. That is the last encounter for you all. You guys have a lovely night, evening, and morning. And I will see you the next time I stream. I won't say that I'm not streaming tomorrow. There is a chance that I will, but I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow. The next scheduled planned stream will be Saturday night, 11:59 p.m. But we will probably stream in between now and then.